Hey everybody, Tier here, and I'm making a recording of Medici's factory, as you can tell. Got some questions about that recently, and figured maybe one of these might help you guys. For like always, this quality isn't going to be amazing, but hopefully it's communicative and instructive. So the first and foremost thing that we need to talk about with regards to this event is fleet formation. Okay? And the biggest thing I have to say on that is you see this? This is your typical 111 fleet. No. Don't use that, okay? That, nor do you want to use a hard hitting 111 fleet where, you got the extra 2,000 or 1,000 shredders in there. No, don't want to use that either, okay? Now, this is my first time using this specific fleet, but the important thing, regardless of what it is you want to have at least 1/3 of your forces in the front row. Now, if you look at what I actually have here, that's 80,000 troops. Okay, so that's actually 2/5. That's more than 1/3. And I'm actually trying for the first time only running with the war shredders and the soldiers, the armored soldiers. We're gonna see how that works out together. So I don't actually know what to expect from this. But 1/3 in the front row. All right. The rest you can put wherever you want. Usually you're going to put most in the back row. I have some in the middle here because I like my stormtroopers and rockets, and I wanted to spread out a little bit of protection for the zombies. And the back row is just everything else. And we'll have a separate video at some point about fleets in general, but I wanted this to come first. And this is the final thing that's really important, guys. Okay, you can take more zombies than you're allowed to elsewhere into the factory. They are probably the most important component as we go through. All right, so let's just get started. Set out here. Yep, that's the army I want to use. And is there a way to show here? Okay, there you guys go. I want to be clear that I am using the buffs here, the attack and HP bonuses that you get from them. I'm also using a fleet expansion buff. If you couldn't tell, I don't have a native 200,000 fleet size at my city level. And yeah, let's just get through this. I'm going to be using the auto button right here. It costs 40 gold per. If you can afford it, honestly, aside from just being a massive time saver, it actually does help you progress further because you have more troops, just like that. Attack, always want attack. Even I take a green long range attack over that giant weapon. Attack, then HP, then defense. Hopefully you'll get the chance to see some of my reasoning as we go through here. Obviously, the first and the best thing that I actually want from any of them is more zombies. Let's see if we can we can get any of those. There, it's called Corpse Mountain is the one I want. This kind of sucks. I want melee HP out of it. I never want that looter unless, like, really, I just don't actually ever want it. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, come on. Get our rewards from whatever that brings us, and move on. Really, we do want to get a couple keys from some of these reward pools. That is really for the best run. And there is a lot of random number generation, RNG, as they say in... I want the troops ruler. In your outcomes here, just because... Actually, is there anything in here? No. what rewards you get from the dice. It's pretty obvious. I mean, given the fact that I'm not taking any damage right now, but in general, you always want to be choosing more troops. Long range attack. That's exactly what I want. Thank you. Long range attack is the best attack for my fleet. No keys. Okay, we can keep going. I mean, and obviously this part of the factory isn't anything. This is interesting. I actually don't know if that mid-range attack benefits zombie troops or not. If it does, I would definitely want it. I'm going to take it just because 40% seems better enough than 20% in my fleet. It does have a fair portion in the mid-range. On these, really, the only thing that actually interests me is officer experience, just because it's tough to get. Or not officer experience, commander experience. They don't offer experience. Yep, got a key. That's beautiful. We want that. More troops. Grab our loot. What was our key given us? It gets us... Okay, we'll take troop defense, because, I mean, 40%'s a lot. And troop HP. HP's better than defense just in general. In my experience, your mileage may vary. Yeah, I don't need that. And so, as we work our way up to the more interesting levels, I mean, you guys should know already these. You can auto-complete every level. There it is, Corpse Mountain. That's the, pretty much one of the best buffs that we can get. We want to increase our troop counts. So that would be Surmount. Or our zombie troop counts, specifically. And the reason for that is actually... I forgot what I was saying, so I'm going to pretend I wasn't saying anything. It's so that... Because the zombies regenerate after every battle. You can't tell yet, we're not having battles. But when we get there... I remember what I was saying now. You can auto-complete up to 5 levels, I think, below your maximum. And so after we finally get to that point, you'll see that the zombie troops actually heal after every fight. Looter sucks, Scavenger sucks, so mid-range attack. No keys. You can pay for these, and sometimes actually, you know, with everybody here, I'll buy one just because I want to try and make this a good run. These, oh! Yes, we will take Troops Ruler, because that's attack. I mean, it's everything, so that's great. Alright, let's move. Kerpooey! So, I mean, 40 gold doesn't sound like a lot. It actually is like 400 by the time I'm done with all of the levels that it will let me auto-complete. This is interesting, and you might actually think it's close, but it really isn't. And we can talk about it if you disagree, but it's Corpse Mountain, and it's not close, actually. Anything in here? Nope. Alright, let's go. So, you know, I'm trying to do this as quick as I can, guys, because I do want to keep these reasonable in length for you. But it is going to take however long it takes, obviously. I will take a lower attack over better HP. And I actually think my troops attack has benefited more than the giant weapon is. I've tried the giant weapon route. It seems more appealing to me now that it includes warplanes. I don't know that it's ever made the difference. I've actually had many a battle which drug on forever while they tried to kill through my Titan HP. It just... The battle went on for like 5 minutes. and I didn't win. All right, here we are. We can't auto anymore. We're back to the live progression. Everyone may have just heard my cat there. Apologies. She's adorable, though. All right, so we'll just get started here. That chest is, I think it's one of a kind, actually. It only shows up on level 11 for those of you who haven't seen it. And it just contains uranium. But you only get it after you kill the boss on it. Okay, everything... Oh, I should actually show you guys these battle animations, probably. I mean, they're not that interesting for the first ones. We'll just, I mean, like, not all of them, clearly. We'll watch one or two of them. So, you can see, you just want a beefy front line. You want your front line to really stay up for the entirety of the combat, because it's what's protecting your weaker, squishier troops that just happen to deal more damage. Your cannons. Skip that. Since I've already revealed the benefits building, actually, there's no reason for me not just to come kill this guy. I mean, and even there, you can see my shredders got chewed out. I haven't gotten any surmounts in this entire run that I can remember, aside from the generic ones that you just get. And so my front line actually isn't as thick as I'd like it to be. Hopefully we can change that. I actually could have used that benefits building. I didn't realize it wasn't revealed. It's fine. It'll work out fine. And what isn't perfectly obvious just yet to everybody is that my zombie troops are healing after every single battle. And so they will, even if as they take damage, they're going to keep coming up, which is why that we want to prioritize their growth. Corpse Mountain buff. Biggest buff. Because, especially, I mean, just being able to bring in that many zombies. You guys saw how many I brought in. I don't remember what the number was. It was like 40,000 about. Let's go ahead and get this time. Just thinking, actually, I will use one of these just because I want to keep my HP total, and I have 5 of them. 71,000 zombies right now. Just look at them chunk away at whatever they hit. And the Queen's chewing them up. Now, we used the medic on this one, so it's not going to matter. But even if I hadn't, their total is going to be the same after every one. Corpse Mountain. Yeah. Love it. It's great. Let's get these guys. Let's just check on our zombies. So you can see they're 88. Like, I mean, I got more of them, obviously, but 88.2 is where we left off right now. We'll just watch that number keep going up, even as it gets chewed through. Now, the reason that I guess I can talk about, while we're killing time right now, that I've gone with only shredders and heavy armor in the front row is a theory that, I mean, first of all, shredders are just good. They just are a fantastic unit. They have some of the best stats, the best defensive buff. They actually have a damage reduction that accounts for, what is it, a third of their damage? We can look at it separately. But and shredders and the heavy armor does reflective damage. That's why, that's kind of my theory here. Okay, I've already revealed the benefits building, so I might as well get this guy in now. I don't know if I can actually take him with just 65%. This hasn't been the best run. No reason to watch it at 1x. I can't. Interesting. So your choices when this happens, and this is actually a really bad run for me, guys, is you can either just right now cough up 300 gold, and we will be using that option at one point. I really don't want to use it yet. I'm a little surprised that it's ran this bad. Let's actually look around and see if we can find a green health. And we're not. So shoot. All right, well, I mean, let's see if we can chunk through him with just an attack up real quick. And it does more than we can. And as less impressive as this is, maybe this is just a better example for you guys of what practically these runs can look like. So, paid 300 gold right there to get my stuff, my troops all back. Let's kill him now. I don't want him to chunk up any of my troops. If we can. Please. Alright, I'm not quite sure what happened there. But anyways, continuing on. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, good. Okay, I was worried that if you guys didn't notice, we ran down to one med kit all of a sudden, and I was a little concerned about that. But they're back, so that's great. Okay, continuing on. Don't need to heal now. So that's beautiful. Okay, beautiful, truly beautiful. 75% zombies. If that was competing with an orange surmount explicitly, I might have had a tougher choice. Just because I'm actually worried about my front line. Although I think the choice probably still would be Corpse Mountain. Even in that case, I would have had to have thought about it for a while. Let's grab all our stuff. No benefits building has been revealed yet, so we can actually look for it. Then there it is, and we actually want it, and I'm actually going to just use an item for it. Just to help us out with the boss here. Yeah, they're chewing through my front line way too quick. This experiment might be a no-go, actually. Let you guys in on the experiment. It's just having only 2 types of troops in the front row. The quantity that is nothing new. I've kept the quantity the same as far as like what portion of my army is in the front, but melee HP would be great, actually. And maybe that's part of also what I'm missing here. Get me some uranium. I actually have never figured out if it is Commander XP. Commander XP is the one thing that I'm interested in, actually, and I will take it. Just because it's hard to replace. at discounted rates. Oh, that's nice. I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying something, but alas. I actually think I might want to turn this into troops. And again, in general, that's not something you want to do. But I'm having a bad run. So leave me alone. Yeah, there's just not a lot in there, is there? So normally that is what it's talking about, like what the experiment is. Typically, I would have all 4 categories in front of me. 80,000 to 100,000 even troops. And I'm gonna have to examine actually why this is going poorly, because it is going poorly. Shoot. Well, only one thing to be done, and that's to go at him again with attack. No, it's not gonna go. No work. That's the end of the run there, guys. Not impressed. I know. We can come get everybody out here for the free stuff. Oh Jesus. Yeah, let's just. I'm not actually sure if these items are better in my bag for the extra biochemical material you get in the mail. If you don't use items, by the way, you get biochemical material in the mail. Or if I just want to Hail Mary a couple of these attempts, and I think these ones I'll just let sit in my bag. So we're all done, guys. Not a spectacular run. I'll probably still upload it. Well, if you're seeing this, then I did upload it. So that's easy for you guys to know. Thanks. Hope you guys have a good one. Hopefully this was beneficial, even as lackluster as it was. I'll think if there are any comments that I failed to make that I thought I was going to get the opportunity to, and maybe I will append them in some way. See you guys.